This will be the 4th time we draft my cube. After this week, we're going to take a little break from the cube. Next week, we're just going to draft, I think, 1 pack of beta, 2 packs of Arthurian Legends, just so if people watching this or anyone else who finds us on Discord, if they're afraid of drafting cube for the first time, then we can have next week draft as an intro into getting used to drafting on Tabletop Simulator and so on. So if you want to draft with us, just go to the Sorcerers at the Core Discord or just message me on Discord, Froggy Mago. The links to the Discord are in the description. We're going to draft next on Wednesday, May 21st. That will be 1 pack of beta, 2 packs of Arthurian Legends. So I hope you'll join us. I'm going to be taking out more of this generic stuff, I think, between now and the next time we draft my cube. CJ requested Lord of the Void, Ultimate Horror, Sylvan Splendor, Recall, and Avatar of Water is also added. It doesn't show up in this list because it's in the sideboard. I added King Arthur, which is really just for Elementalist, or if someone's going super hard and playing all 4 elements, but mostly just for Elementalist. And then I added Kythera Mechanism, 13 Treasures, because that's a 2-card combo. We've kind of an all-star group this week. We've got me, Golden Eagle, Old Fashioned Nerds, which is CJ, and Yulvala, which I drafted his cube at the Free City Conventicle. And then we have my brother Austin and my neighbor Ryan. And we have Justin, who drafts a lot. But don't let that scare you. Some of these guys are pretty chill, like non-super competitive kind of guys who are just showing up, having fun. So don't let that scare you away from showing up and doing a draft with us. And this is CJ's YouTube channel. I think he does mostly like constructed stuff. I think he took like a small hiatus, but he's making videos again. All right, let's get into the draft. All right, we are drafting my cube again. We are off to the races. All right, Sir Percival. Thunderstorm. This doesn't look like a very good pack. Poison Nova. Honestly, maybe it's like Iron Shackles. I don't really want a dual sight. Yeah, I mean, Iron Shackles I think is pretty premium. So, not too upset about that. I guess Sir Percival is probably the next best card, but it's 2 elements. Yeah, that's a pretty rough pack. All right. I'm not too sad about taking a colorless card. It's always nice to be really open. Okay, pack 2. I just put 13 treasures in so that you have a chance to get 13 treasures plus Kythera Mechanism, which are both just terrible cards, but they're kind of busted together. So I might just take that. I'm really curious to see if that works out. And hey, last week, all I did was test some janky things, and I actually did really well. So I went 3-1 with that deck. So the idea with this, you pick it up, and then you can choose random outcomes if you have Kythera Mechanism. So then you choose it to go on the site of your other minion, and then you pick it up again, draw a card, move it to your other minion again, and so forth. Probably ending on your avatar or something else like that. Yeah, I'm not that interested in anything else. Like, I guess Bosk Troll is the other consideration, but I guess I could try to just wheel this 13 treasures. It's janky enough that I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So it's Bosk Troll or like Dragonettes, I think. For curve reasons, I think Bosk Troll is the pick. King of the Realm. My new pet deck of ramp into all these uncastable things. It'll probably come back though. Nimbus Djinn is cool. I guess I could spec on a Highland Falconer. I don't really know what the good minions to fetch with Highland Falconer is, but I don't know. I guess Highland Falconer doesn't feel very good. Maybe a Step. I don't feel great about that. Okay, I'll take Step. Okay, Manuscript. So Burning Hands, White Knight, Manuscript. I guess Questing Beast and Hydra. Ooh, Black Plague. All right, there's a bunch of good cards here. I guess I kind of regret not taking the 13 treasures, honestly. I think it'll be really fun to try out some of these combos and just see if they work. So maybe I will just do that, because this is actually a pretty high pick, because this actually does combo with a bunch of cards. So Plague of Frogs, Tufted Turtles and Tadpole Pool. Or I mean, if you're Druid or something, you probably can just play it and kill Tawny to it to draw a card. I mean, that's pretty nice. And I'm staying pretty open here. I only have one colored card. Tooth Fairies is really nice. Mind Explosion's okay. There's a Field Laborers, but I'm probably not taking that. CJ asked me to add Ultimate Horror, so here it is. We'll see if anyone actually plays it. So with manuscripts, I do want to go into water probably to make that viable, but yeah, I think Tooth Fairies is gonna be the best card in this pack, and I'm still pretty open as far as elements go, so I think I'll just take that. Not too exciting of a draft so far. Maybe it'll come together a bit later. Arcane Barrage, Lord of Unland is triple water, Serpelius. Alright, I think Arcane Barrage is probably the best card here. I mean, Serpelius is pretty good, and like I said, I do want to be in water, so maybe I should just take that. I don't know. Kind of going in a lot of different directions here. I don't know. Is it good enough? Should I just stick to what I'm doing? Yeah, I'll just stick to Arcane Barrage. I don't want to get too crazy jumping all over the place. And I don't think manuscript is enough reason for me to like go too all into water. I might just not play it. Headless Haunt is pretty interesting. I don't think I've actually seen anyone playing it yet, but I think that's a pretty good card. Arc Lightning is probably the next best card that I'm considering, but it's not really premium removal, so Headless Haunt can be really, really sweet if you get some good rolls with it. And even if you don't, like, it'll eventually get in there and do some stuff. So Avatar of Air is alive. I would be interested in that. This is my really bad opening pack. I guess like Pit Vipers maybe? It's not great. Or I guess I like Scorpions a bit more than Pit Vipers, because you can actually get in there and do some damage. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna take. I guess I have this step, so maybe I'm playing Fire. But like Queen of Midland, I'm not really sold on that card. Maybe it's okay, but I think you're just gonna like draw one card off of it most of the time and then it'll just die. Who knows? I don't think I've ever played with it before. All right, 13 Treasures came back. Pretty interested in that. Wow, there's 5 Earth cards here. I'm not that into any of them, but that's interesting to note. Yeah, I'm taking 13 Treasures though. I'm gonna go with combo.deck and see if I assemble one of them and try it out. I guess I saw Dream Quest. That would be pretty nice if I got Dream Quest and then got like a Druid and was actually able to consistently assemble some of these combos. And I think I don't feel quite as bad about maybe not being in water and just not playing manuscript, because I have this other combo to try to get into. I guess Seer I would also be pretty interested in. I'm really curious to try out Seer in weird combo deck. Okay, there's a Death Speaker. That doesn't have any interest to me right now. CJ also wanted Sylvan Splendor in the cube. I'm not really a believer in that. I think all the like cheap beasts are really bad mostly, so. But also there's a bunch of cards that just don't see any play, like Master Tracker and some kind of garbage like that. I guess I could see playing Death Speaker. Oh, I did just pass Line Surveyor. That's kind of sad. Banishment is a card I've been kind of interested in trying out. Fine Courser, I really am not a fan of. I guess there's like multiple avatars that I want over Death Speaker, so maybe I should just take Banishment. Wow, Burning Hands. Yeah, I guess Burning Hands is really the only card that I would actually be interested in playing here. Everything else would probably just get cut. I'm sure I'm going to say this a lot, but I am so excited for when Gothic comes out and I can take out like all of these really vanilla kind of boring cards, but I can't go less than 360 cards, and I don't like the idea of breaking Singleton. Like, I think we should just live in the moment and just have a bunch of kind of crappy cards in the cube and enjoy it even more when they get pushed out of the cube by actually playable cards. All right, Finwife I think is a real card because it can ramp you by 2 mana, and that can be a pretty big game. My thresholds are all over the place. So I've got Banishment, Arcane Barrage, Headless Haunt, Tooth Fairies. So Air is, I think, my primary color right now. Take Lord of Unland, I guess. I guess I could try to Year of the Blaze if I get to do my Black Obelisk thing again, maybe. But it's quadruple fire. Yeah, I'll spec on Lord of Atlantis. Because it's also good with like the Plague of Frogs stuff, which the Panopticon really wants me to have. I guess Incinerate. Oh, this is good for a 3-drop though. Incinerate's pretty bad, and I've got a lot of spells right now. I'm just not playing Dead of Night's Demon. Let's see, so we got Monstrous Lion. I mean, I've only got 2 fire cards, but I do have a step, so that's fine. Blaze, Grim Reaper, Cave In, Grief Famine. This is water, air, and I don't think it's very good. Ruffians, Crown Prince. I've got 1 mortal for Crown Prince. Sir Baller. All right, let's look at what I've actually drafted here. So I've got 1 Earth card, and that was my first pick. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 air cards, 1, 2, 3 water cards, and 2 fire cards, and 1 Earth card. So I guess Sir Balin. I think I like Monstrous Lion probably more than Sir Balin. Sir Galahad seems pretty weak. Black Obelisk maybe. Wheels. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. Great Famine or Monstrous Lion, I think, is what I'm at. I'll take a Great Famine. That's 2 of my 3 elements. Phoenix. I think it's probably Violent. I've passed this card before and been really sad that I passed it, so no combos yet. Yeah, I think Violent is just insane. It's just, like, it's probably just the best 2-drop in the set. I don't know. In all of Sorcery right now. Possibly. One of the best cards you can take for the cube, I think, because the curve is really high. You want to really prioritize the 2-drops. It's just exactly what you want. Ooh. This one is air, water. All right. I actually do need to start taking some fixing. Oh, man, but there's a Tufted Turtles here. I guess I'll take Tufted Turtles for my manuscript. But I feel like I should probably just be fire, air. I need to pick up a lot of fixing to be able to play this water. But I guess maybe I'm just not playing Lord. I can play some of this other stuff. I don't know. I'm just going to have to start really prioritizing this fixing and trying to do all the things. So fire, air, water. I really want some fixing, and I'm not getting it. Not right now, at least. I'm really interested in this card. I've never actually seen it played. 1 mana, gain 1 power this turn. It seems like it could do things, but Disintegrate. I think it's probably the card I'm taking, though. Yeah, I'll take a Disintegrate. Got a bunch of non-minion cards so far. All right, I got the Mechanism combo assembled. Now I just need to find fixing, and I need to find, hopefully, like a Seer. Man, my 1 fixing site doesn't help me at all because it's Earth. I'm going to have to change my pick order a little bit here. I think someone's taken a bunch of sites. But yeah, I've got Treasures plus Mechanism. I've got Tufted Turtles plus Manuscript. Although I'm not really convinced that that's good enough. And having not seen Tadpole Pool or Plague of Frogs might mean that someone saw Manuscript and was hoping it was going to wheel and then took those cards, and now I have 1 piece of the combo, they have the other piece of the combo, and we're both sad. Immolation. That's really good. Another step. It's like literally the only site in the whole cube that does not help me at all. The only card that I can take is Immolation. I've got 18 cards right now. It's possible that I'm just not playing water because I just can't find the fixing for it. So if that's the case, then I'm cutting these 5 cards and I'm just playing fire, air. We're not super behind on playables. But this is the package I'd really like to play if I can get fixing. Okay, I found Avatar of Air. Ooh, but Tadpole Pool. Wow, this is a crazy pack, actually. What is this? It's like double Earth. No, it's single Earth. Anything that touches Earth at all, I'm just not going to play. There's no way. All right, so there's Tadpole Pool, which is amazing with Manuscript. I mean, I think I just need to do that. And then otherwise I'm taking Avatar of Air, which would be kind of cool to try out. But I'm kind of trying out the weird combo thing right now. So we have an Oasis. I'm not even going to look at everything else. Like, I just need the fixing so bad right now. All right, so these are the cards I'm not playing for sure. And I'm gonna commit to doing this. And I'm just gonna take every single water site that I see. And Tadpole Pool, you can't really splash water and have Tadpole Pool work, so that means I really need to get there on sites. I mean, even a ruins would be great. Just don't give me like a bunch of aqueducts and all of the other earth sites that I just can't play. Ooh, did we just get hooked up? Fire, water? Yep. There's another oasis. All right, there's some other really good stuff in here that I would like. I mean, Reckless Squire and even Spark Mage. Spark Mage plus Kythera Mechanism, people do play that in Constructed, so I'm assuming that's okay because, you know, it hits a random unit using its ability. It would be cool to do Spark Mage, but I think when you're doing the manuscripts thing, you need to be super heavy water, so I don't think I can really do Spark Mage. Just a bunch of Earth cards. I mean, yeah, I should just send the signal. Earth is open. Unless I want to hate draft something. I mean, I'm not playing Coral Kempley, so maybe I should just do that. And I'm still passing a bunch of Earth cards, so I'm still signaling what I want to signal. Maybe someone's doing the Black Obelisk thing. Maybe I should take Conqueror Worm. Yeah, I can't let anyone else do the cool rampy Earth thing that I discovered. Not that it took a genius to figure out that there's a bunch of ramp stuff in Earth, but Midland Army. I'm not doing any of these. Yeah, I'll just do Midland Army, I guess. Or should I do Geomancer? I mean, Midland Army is pretty scary. I guess I have two ways to deal with a huge thing. But it does have a death trigger. I mean, this is just an incredible card. Am I more scared of someone playing a Midland Army or a Geomancer? The fact that they're in the same pack and they're both still here means that there's probably not someone doing the rampy thing, but someone's getting really hooked up with Earth, so I guess I'll take Geomancer. I guess Power of Flight, maybe, because I'm trying to cycle through my deck. Priest Assassin, I guess, can throw one of these artifacts. I don't really see myself playing any of these. Sneak Thief, it's double water. I don't kind of want to avoid having too many threshold issues. Yeah, whatever. This guy's single Earth, but it's just the only good card in the pack, so I'll just take that. Oh, I don't know. I didn't see him, but I'll take this. Here's some interesting ones. Sir Pelennor is in my colors. Windmill is not. So Sir Pelennor, Infernal Legion, Snowball, Mother Nature, Chaos Twister, and I guess Blunderbore. So Infernal Legion, I think, is one of the best cards in the cube. So I'm probably taking that. And I don't have any top end right now. So that's a really nice open. Sir Pelennor would also be nice top end. Mother Nature, I don't think would be great in this deck because I have a lot of non-minions. So I guess I'm not too sad about having to pass that. I guess Blunderbore is just okay. The other one's a lot better, I think. So I'm hoping to wheel Chaos Twister, Sir Pelennor. One of those two. Yeah, I got triple air, triple water, triple fire. So something's got to give there. Or I have to get really hooked up with sites. Probably just have to take this Lighthouse as much as I want this Seer. What else is in here? Browse, Lava Flow, Flame Wave. Yeah, there's a lot of good cards that I want, but I just can't risk not getting this Lighthouse. It would be amazing if I got the Seer back and was able to test that out. I guess maybe I'm playing Battle Mage. I'm not really sure. Like Iron Shackles is kind of a combo with it. That's about it. I could still pick up a Shrink, potentially. I don't think I saw that in any of the packs. Yeah, Browse and Seer are the two cards that I really want to see come back. I guess Grandmaster Wizard would maybe be okay too, but I'm going to play a 6-mana card draw spell to try to draw into my combo, which just draws more cards, so I don't know if that's really going to work. Highland Princess. Ooh. Princess Get Mechanism is pretty nice, but I didn't open a single core, or I didn't see a single one, so other people have cores. I'm sure Highland Princess probably going to get taken. Yeah, there's a lot that I want out of this pack, but I'll be able to get one more card out of it. It's pretty hard for me not to get a good wheel out of this. All right, we got the Plague of Frogs, and there's not a site that I want to take in this pack, so I guess we did it. I'm thinking probably splashing air and just not playing Arcane Barrage, or probably Headless Haunt or this Vanishment. We're just going to do Water Fire. which is nice. We have 2 good sites for that. And if I pick up more sites, then I can still splash air. Otherwise, I might just do straight water fire. But yeah, I've got like multiple things that are triple water, triple fire. I would love to get Hillock Basilisks or Firebolts or Hippogriffs. Shrink would be okay because I have Battle Mage, Nelly. There's a lot of good cards in this pack I want to. Oh god. This is all of our elements, isn't it? Water, fire, air, but there's a Ruby Core. It's definitely one of these. And there's 2 mixes. There's Lamorak. Oh my goodness. I think my air cards aren't that good. I think I should probably just take Ruby Core. Okay, if I cut air 14, 15, 16, 17, probably I'm gonna have to splash air. I guess I would have 18 cards with Ruby Core. Yeah, this is all of my elements. I just should take it. Even if I don't splash air, like, I'm still gonna want it for the triple fire, triple water stuff. That's pretty sad, but it's kind of what I need to do. Is Archimago playable in this? No, not likely. Got 4, 5, 6 magics. I think you need like 8 minimum, but nothing else is really that interesting. There's a Lookout, but I probably am not playing Lookout because I have my 2 air threshold fixers. I would love to have a 3rd or 4th, but Lookout doesn't really help with that. It's just if I have a single element air site, then that's the one. But yeah, I'm not really that interested in anything else. I'll take Archimago, I guess. I don't know. I think I'm not very likely to play it, but I'm maybe more likely to play it than Lookout. So Surga Harris is very good. I mean, Lady of the Lake. I kind of hate that someone's going to take Green Knight and then they're just going to easily wheel Lady of the Lake because it doesn't really combo with that many things. Summon Immortal or Artifact. So I guess I could get back one of my combo artifact pieces, but they're just never going to be in the graveyard, so it's just not going to come up. Yeah, I'll just take Surga Harris and be happy. But it is really sad to me that someone's going to get the Lady of the Lake Green Knight combo again. Like every week, someone's just going to end up with both of these, and that's somebody, you know, if it comes back, I'll definitely just take it just to hate draft it, unless there's actually a playable card. I'm not saying you should ever hate draft. I don't hate draft, but if there's literally no cards that I can play in the pack, I'm going to take whatever I think the best card is. That's not really hate drafting. So I've got a Ruins. So I'm probably doing that. Or if I'm really convinced that I'm not playing air, I could take an Ancient Dragon. I mean, Ruins is real. I've got plenty of playables. Yeah, let's just take Ruins. And now I've got 3 air sites, which might not be enough still to play these double air, triple air things. So then at that point, I'm just splashing for Tooth Fairies, I guess. This has Earth in it. I guess I saw mix Aqua, so maybe Great Drowning, but I kind of doubt it. Mother Nature, I guess Blunderbore. If I got Seer, I would be more interested in Mother Nature. Seer was in this pack, I think. I think it was in my opening pack? No, I'm not sure. It might have gotten taken already, though. I'm pretty sure it got taken. It's not very likely to wheel. It's just kind of generically better than Spellslinger. But yeah, okay, I'll just take this. Wow. All right, let's just gander at the other stuff quick. Fairy Queen I don't think is a consideration. So I got Highland Princess to fetch my Cathar Mechanism to make my 13 Treasures combo happen, or Browse just finds whatever the other combo piece is pretty well. Browse might actually just be better. That's funny that both are in the same pack. And like Highland Princess can just, I've already drawn my mechanism and it can only get one piece of the combo. So yeah, I'll take Browse. I've got, oh wait, but this is triple air. That's right. I guess I'm just committing to straight 3 elements if I do that. I've got 5 fixing sites. That is, I think, enough to play 3 elements, but having triple air is pretty tough. But if I take Island Princess, it's already double air, so I'm kind of already halfway there. All right. My mana's going to be bad. I've got 24 cards. So if I take like Hippogriffs, that'll bump out like a Vanishment or one of these triple air things, maybe. I'm kind of light on minions, right? Got 12 minions. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Bonfire is likely to really hit many things. The Mix Aqua did come back, but I did not take the card to go with it. Poisonous Dagger. That doesn't combo with anything. Wave Shaper. I have 7 magics right now. I guess maybe I am actually playing Archimago. This is my 8th magic. But I'm probably going to want to cut some amount of them. I guess most of them are pretty amazing. Don't really like Wave Shaper as an avatar. Sure, I guess Harpooners. That's so funny that I got all the 3 threshold 1 mana cards. Not playing Maze Minotaur. I don't know what if this card can do anything, so I'll take Huntress. Alright, let's do this. It's gonna be kind of a crazy deck build. I think I need to look at my threshold maybe first. So, okay, let's just imagine that I do just play all these cards and I've got triple of each element. How bad is my mana? So Joyce Guard is all 3. This is like a second Oasis because it's Earth, Fire, Water. And I've got Lighthouse, I've got Ruin. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to add 6 sites to this. Let's say I have even threshold and everything. I'm sure it's not quite even, but that would be, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I'm adding 6 sites, so assume I'm adding 2 sites of each. So for water, it would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty nice. For air, it would be 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need to cut a water, add an air, so then there's 6 each. And then for fire, it would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6, 6, and 6. I guess you really probably just want to mulligan like all of your basic sites because you really need to hit like multiple of your, like you really want to hit all of your double element sites. All right, so I'm probably just doing that. I don't know. I really want to, like I love all of these cards. And it's nice that I can play Arcane Barrage. I was willing to cut that one. Let's grab all the cards that I think are the worst. Burning Hands might not be that impressive. This is 25. I guess Finwife isn't very good in this because I don't have much expensive stuff, but that could be a cut. Wow, I did get Tadpole Pool, Plague of Frog, and Tufted Turtles. That's really nice. The only other card I would have loved to get is Druid for the manuscript. Also, like, Sir Harris can just tap to draw a card. Like, there's 2 cards that would kill it, and same with Blunderbore or Infernal Legion. Not that I really want to sit around tapping those guys. That's pretty good. I mean, Headless Haunt too, actually. There's not that many cards that would kill it. I've got 7 magics right now because I cut this Vanishment. So Archimago's still good enough. I mean, I've got some really high quality cards to recast. I mean, recast Plague of Frogs and then manuscript them all. I mean, Immolation is obviously great to recast. Disintegrate's great to recast. I don't know. I should maybe just try it. I don't really have any reason to play Battle Mage instead. Could see cutting Lord of Unland, but it does combo pretty nicely with Tadpole Pool and Plague of Frogs. I finally made a decision and I cut Far East Assassin. So this is the deck. And I've got 3 Wastelands, 2 Spires, 1 Stream. I got Tufted Turtles, that's part of the combo, I guess. I think I get rid of Great Famine.
Yes.
And I'll get rid of Stream. And then I'll just keep my other 2 dual lands.
Okay. Start with Wasteland and pass.
Alright, I will play a castle. Go.
Let's draw a spell. Okay. Play another Wasteland and pass.
Play a Finwife.
Okay.
Go.
I'll draw a site.
Alright, if I draw manuscripts, I mean, I'm going off. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'll do that. Play Desert, ping your Finwife, and play Dragonette, finish it off.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll draw a spell. Alright. Guess I'll go Tufted Turtles. Go.
Okay. Let's draw a...
Hopefully it doesn't get deserted.
I guess I'll draw a site.
Yeah, I think I probably need to draw a site. I can play Circa Harris.
Spire.
And then I'm not too far away from Infernal Legion. Infernal Legion's gonna be real good. If he keeps playing 3 power things, I might just draw a bunch of sites.
Attack your site.
Yeah, I'll block with the turtle.
Okay. I'll play Heat Ray. So
All right.
finish the turtle and deal 2 to you. Oh, and I'll ping you for 1. Okay.
I'll draw a site. Play Lighthouse, and I'll play Serga Harris. Oops. I'll make a lance, and I'll pass. Well, my threshold is perfect. I got all my dual and tri sites.
Spell.
I can cast all the spells in my deck.
Tap and play a Spire.
I would love to draw like browse into manuscripts or something. I could actually go off this turn, right? Oh, I guess I need to cast Plague of Frogs and then find manuscript later, so I guess that doesn't really work. I might just cast Plague of Frogs and just put all the frogs on Lighthouse. That way they can't be like earthquaked or caved in.
Well, I guess I'll just
seems like he is just fire, air, and then splash other stuff. So earthquake is double threshold. I guess cave in isn't, but I saw that Austin had cave in. Okay, I will tap draw site. I'll shackles the Amazon warriors and attack and kill the dragonet. I will cast a Plague of Frogs.
Ew. Ugly.
I will just put I think I'm just gonna put 7 frogs here. Do I want any of them to be submerged? Maybe I submerge all of them. I'll keep 1 unsubmerged. Everything else will be underneath.
Let's draw a spell.
Oh, and this untaps.
Play Manticore here. And I'll draw a site.
Alright, I don't really have any great options, so I could like attack with Serga Harris and hope that he blocks. But if he doesn't, then he just has priority on his turn, he just kills it. Can't really do that. But if I keep Serga Harris there, then I can block with this frog. Yeah, I wish that he was playing some water. That would be so sweet for this Lord of Unland, but this card's just not going to be amazing right now. Yeah, I think I'm probably just taking 5 from that thing and maybe just playing Lord of Unland and hoping that it actually does something at some point, but yeah, it's not really looking that good. Maybe I should be playing Wave Shaper. I'll just move Serga Harris. I'll play Lord of Unland under this site. Pass.
A spell. Tap for Spire. And
It's a pretty close game right now. I mean, I've got a bunch of stuff on board that doesn't really matter. Unless I draw manuscripts. It'd be so sweet to draw manuscripts.
He's untapped, right?
Infernal Legion isn't really doing anything fancy.
Fine Courser here. Pick up the Manticore, and I'll just move 1, 2 here. And then I'll attack your site for 5. Like Loud Spirit here.
So if I draw a site, I can drop Infernal Legion here. I guess I can like attack and then submerge my frog, and then hopefully he doesn't block, and then I can drop Infernal Legion and kill Fine Courser and Cloud Spirits. That doesn't really deal with this Manticore, and the Infernal Legion wouldn't be in a position to be able to block Manticore. I can still kill those 2 things using Chain Lightning, so probably should just draw a spell. Okay, well, I'm drawing 13 treasures. All right. Tap draw site. I think I'll Chain Lightning, hit Fine Courser, hit Cloud Spirit.
Okay. Target nearby. Okay. Yep, that was good.
All right, and then I will hit for 3 here. I guess I'll move a frog back, and I'll move 1 up. Okay, go ahead.
Crossbow.
This deck has not performed well so far. All right.
Tap, draw a site. Play a Nimbus Gen.
Nimbus Gen.
Here. And
cool.
Pass.
Draw spell. Oh man, I'm so close to being able to do everything I want to do. I really want to be able to disintegrate and then banish 3, cast disintegrate again. But I guess I can just do that next turn. It's either that or I cast like a Chain Lightning or a Plague of Frogs, but I mean, recasting Plague of Frogs would be pretty sweet. Let's see. If I were to, say, attack with Surga Harris and see if he blocks, that way I can... No, I guess that doesn't really do anything. Oh, I guess I could then cast Infernal Legion here. All right, I think I'll disintegrate the Manticore.
Okay. That's good.
Play a Wasteland. I don't know. I guess I'll attack here for 3.
Yeah, I'll block.
Okay, sounds good. I'll pass then.
Starring spell. Tap for a Wasteland. Let's see. Put it there.
I don't think I'm willing to cast the 13 treasures without having Kythera Mechanism. Play 13 treasures on my frog, pick it up, and then see where it goes, and then cast Plague of Frogs to wherever that is.
You can
Pick it up again.
that way. So I'll play a Red Dragon here.
I actually could draw a lot of cards doing that.
I'll just attempt to attack your site here.
Yeah, I'll block with the frog. I guess all the card draw in the world isn't going to help me if I'm dead, so I think I should have unsubmerged a frog last turn, because I probably was going to block with one of these. All right. So if I move up and cast Arcane Barrage, then I'm in a position where I can defend all my sites with Disintegrate. I guess I'm going to 1. And then I think I'm just attacking with Surga Harris somewhere. All right. I think I will move Archimago.
Okay.
Cast Arcane Barrage for 4 and kill Nimbus Gen. I will unsubmerge a frog, and I'll attack for 3. Okay, I'll pass.
Okay. Right, spell.
I guess I'll move up another frog, actually. I'll have 2 frogs.
Okay. Sure. Barrage. Good for 6. 7 next turn if you draw a site. Disintegrate means more.
I'm pretty sad Infernal Legion hasn't done anything this game, but I just really haven't had a good time to cast it. But the Archimago thing is real. I think I would rather have the ability to recast one of these things than have an extra spell in my opening hand. Of course, I won't feel that way if the next card in my deck is Kythera Mechanism. Yeah, Double Disintegrate's gonna be pretty sweet. Yeah, this Lord of Unlint it's just not good at all. My god.
So yeah, I guess I'll hit for 6. It's okay here. I'll tap for sites. And what's up?
I can just recast Disintegrate and banish Sir K, but I really want to deal with this dragon, and this might be like my only good opportunity to do that. I guess if I'm killing the dragon this turn, I might as well just move the frogs out of the way and just Arcane Barrage it instead. That way I don't have to move, so I can play a site or draw a site. So I guess that's all to say. I think I'm safe to maybe draw a spell. So now I'm probably on play Headless Hunt here. I think I'll have Surga Harris attack. I think this site.
Yeah, I'll block with it's okay.
All right, I'll put Headless Haunt here, and then I will.
How can you put it there?
What? Oh, sorry. I guess I can't put it there, can I? Yeah, I put it here. Okay. Move Archimago and disintegrate this. I guess I'll keep Plague of Frogs in the yard. I'll move a frog here, and I'll unsubmerge another frog.
Okay.
I guess move a frog here.
Spell. Okay. Play another wasteland.
I guess now we can technically like attack my frog and then untap and attack something else. But I can just block and block with other frogs or whatever.
Take it a door.
Yep.
I'll attempt to attack your Sergey Harris.
All right, I'll block with Haunt.
That's my turn.
So I feel pretty safe sitting on top of this lighthouse with all these frogs. Let's see, how many do I have here? What is it? Deal 3 damage to each other adjacent unit. I guess that's kind of annoying. Can't even really play it where I want to, which is like right on my avatar. I mean, I guess I could move Archimago over. I think I want to just draw a sight. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably just play Infernal Legion there. All right, I will attack here for 3. I'll move my frog this way, and I'll play Infernal Legion here.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll pass.
I'll draw a spell.
I guess it's possible I should have moved up my Lord of Unlind just to start attacking with it as a 3-power minion. Really not doing anything sitting on Archimago.
Alright, I'll move the Clansman here. Pegasus here. And I'll move the Elementals here. And that'll be it.
Draw spell. Can I door him this turn? So it's 6, 7, 8, 9. I can attack for 1 with Archimago. It's 10. Is there another point of damage anywhere? I don't think so. I can't get like Infernal Legion close to anything. Can't recast anything out of my yard yet. Although I am 1 card away. I could play 13 treasures, and maybe I draw Browse? I don't know. I'll have 7 mana, but that seems pretty risky. I probably should just play Blunderbore and probably 13 treasures next turn. So the question is, do I Immolation the Clansman or the Pegasus? And I think the Pegasus is a bigger threat. It feels better to Immolation the Clansman since it's just a bigger unit, but like this is 1 turn away from hitting me. This is 2 turns away from hitting me. So be attacking for 9. All right, I think I'll start with attack here for 3.
Okay.
And then I'll attack for 6.
Okay.
Okay. Play a sight. I guess maybe here. I guess I'll move this frog this way. This frog's getting a lot of exercise. I'll put Blunderbore here. I don't know, do I actually just hold on to this Immolation? Does that make sense? I mean, you can't really attack anywhere with the Pegasus, and I'm dead to like Blaze or whatever. Maybe I'm just holding on to it. Yeah, I think I'll just pass after that.
Move up and Firebolts.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. I think I'm mulliganing this, and then it's so tough. Like, I want to mulligan as many spells as I can so that I have a higher chance of hitting my combos, but also, like, Tough to Turtles is kind of half of a combo. I guess I should get rid of Tough to Turtles because it's only 1 of 3 parts of that combo, whereas the other part is 1 of 1. Okay, I'm ready.
Pass.
Put this here, I'll pass.
And pass.
to play a site. I guess I'll play this one, and I'll Limp your Pathfinder. Go. I'm so sad I drew the manuscripts now. I'm mulliganing that Tough to Turtles. That's awful.
I'll play a Templar. Master. Perfect counter.
Yeah, wow. The ability does something amazing.
No damage from demons, spirits, or undead.
Alright. Yeah. Alright, I'll go Ruins. Kinda sad, but I guess I'm gonna Iron Shackles this guy and hit you.
The windmill. So I'll do a Cave Trolls.
Alright. I'm gonna put this somewhere. I should just put it here. And then I guess I will move the Violent and put the spear on the Violent to reveal it, right?
Put it in my hand so that I do the mana stuff. Or, yeah, because then it works easier on the bottom. Okay, so for 5, I'm going to cast Earthquake over here.
Okay.
Bury all of these.
Well, actually, no, they're on a water site.
That's right. Put them in the Oasis. Okay, so Earthquake doesn't work. So I'll cast a Shield Maidens. And pass.
I think I like this. I'm gonna play a manuscript on my Serga Harris, and I'm gonna tap her to draw a spell. Oh my god, it's like one of the only cards in my deck that kills her. Alright, that sucks. Alright, well, that sucked. Alright, well, I will tap draw site. I'll put a Scorpion here, and I'll give the lance to it, and I'll put the manuscript on the Violent.
So tap, do the Pathfinder thing. Here.
I guess I'm not sure I would have made a different play than him, but I think like going all the way into my corner is pretty rough because I mean I guess he does have 6 mana, but I guess just like playing them in the back makes it so that you're only one step away from being able to start playing sites again, whereas
Give the boulder to Cave Trolls. Tap Cave Trolls. Roll the boulder this way. Deal 4 to everything.
Sure. Alright.
And Shield Maid's going to come in for 2.
Sure.
Oh, and I have 2 left. So I'll cast this guy and pass turn.
I think I'll go, yeah, play Friend Wife for free, and then I'll play Lord of Unland, and I'll pick up all this stuff. And then I'll have Archimago pick up the Rolling Boulder. And I'll put a Spire here. Good.
Move Shield Maidens over here. I'll cast Earthquake on here. Rearranging the lands and stuff. So I'm gonna move this over here. And then move this over here. And then burrow all stuff. This is still going to be a water site, so he's going to be fine. That'll get rid of the boulder and Finwife.
Oh yeah, because the boulder's here now. Sure.
Yeah. So the boulders is still there. It's just buried, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
I'll burrow the Cave Trolls. I guess I'll Pathfind this way. So Shield Maiden's moved. So I'll move this over here. I'll cast Lightning Bolt. Kill
it. Alright, I'll pass.
I'll attack with Shield Maidens here for 2. Attack with Dryads for 1. I'll move Cave Trolls over and pick up the boulder. I guess Sir Percival. Need to pick a land.
Sure, I'll choose the Spire.
Then Pathfinder, I'll move here. You don't have a single magic in your graveyard yet.
Nope. I'll disintegrate the Sir Percival, I think.
Yeah. here, land. Simple village. Yeah, I think I'll pay the one. Shield maidens and dryads will attack you for 3. I'll move cave trolls up and attack your site for 3. Do thundering giant. So it'll move here, and then I'll attack over here. 4. Pick up the stuff.
Sure. All right. Crossbow. Okay. Yeah, because I need him to push the boulder. So I'm gonna push the boulder.
But my cave troll's holding the boulder.
Yeah, it says units here have tap. Give the boulder a push. You don't have to be carrying
really?
it. Yeah.
Oh man.
So
Okay.
the Thundering Giant's only gonna take 3, but I'm gonna cast Burning Hands and deal the rest.
I'll take care of the giant.
And the trolls dies too. Yeah, that's all I got.
I'll pathfind over here. Oops. So I'm gonna move foot soldier up here. Dryads and shield maidens are gonna attack here for 2 or 3. And then I'll cast brown bears right here. And then I'll cast Queen of Midland over here. Shield maidens will pick up the boulder and lance. So then I draw a card.
Alright, I'll do this thing now. Man, that earthquake really messed me up.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I was kind of like, even if I only kill like one thing, like messing up your mana that much, it's just gonna put you back so far.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess 2 things. I would love to like disintegrate shield maidens, and then I'd love to be able to like chain lightning the bear, burning hands, and kill everything, but shield maidens prevents that from working. So if I cast Plague of Frogs, and then I'll have 4 mana, that still is only casting 2 things. If I chain lightning, yeah, so chain lightning's really just doing nothing. I guess I have to like chain lightning the shield maidens and then cast burning hands, kill the dryads and the shield maidens, deal 2 to the bear, and then he attacks, I go to Death's Door. Yeah, I don't see any better thing to do. Yeah, it's like chain lightning deals 1 to shield maidens, burning hands deals 1 to shield maidens. Can't even move my frogs this turn. Okay. Yeah, and then I guess I just have Plague of Frogs to like jump block the bear for days. It doesn't feel great, but I guess I could also cast it on the manuscripts, and then it's actually better to just cast frogs. No, it isn't, because I guess I could cast frogs, and then I could cast disintegrate to disintegrate the shield maidens. No, because then the dryad can still push the boulder. Yeah, I need to kill both of those, and the only way to do that is to cast both these spells. Chain lightning the shield maidens, and then I recast burning hands to kill both of these guys. Yep, that's all I got.
Okay, brown bears coming in.
Yep.
Shut a door. Foot soldiers gonna come in here. Pathfinders coming here. Some crossbowmen over here. I'll cast a cave in on all these artifacts over here.
It's an oasis.
Okay, I'll cast it on these iron shackles. I just want to get it out of my hand so that I can draw another card.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh wait, you have 2 cards in hand?
Yeah, you can keep that.
Foolish of me. I thought you had 2 cards.
I'm gonna unsubmerge these frogs.
Are you doing something with those frogs?
Tap. Okay, there we go. I've got frogs for days.
Well, yeah,
Alright.
are you gonna do anything with them? You know, that's the real question.
Oh, I screwed this up. Alright. Alright, that is 7 frogs. Alright, one's gonna pick up the boulder, the other's gonna pick up a manuscript, the other one's gonna pick up a spear.
You're taking all my stuff? No.
I guess I will just draw a sight. Alright, go ahead.
I mean, I'll attack Archimago with bears.
Alright, I'll block with one that isn't carrying anything. Actually, do I want to move like the boulder or anything?
Well, you picked it up. I don't think you can pick it up and throw it in the same turn with a frog. that's
No,
just
I
doing it.
can't. I'm saying I can block with the frog that's holding the boulder.
Oh.
Um
I mean, if you do, then I can pick up the. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Oh,
yeah, I think
he'd do that, then it doesn't. Oh yeah, he wouldn't die, would he? Because could just do that.
I guess I'll do that. Yeah.
I'll move in my foot soldier. Get my crossbow a little close. I'll pathfind this way. I guess I'll bury the boulder.
Okay.
Keep having to do that. So I'll put dwarven digging team.
Okay.
Do Vanguard Knights up here.
Sure.
Was it like a manuscript's frogs? Is the idea? You just tap
I mean,
your frog.
Yeah, I can draw cards for each of my frogs. Draw 6 cards. Yeah, it's kind of fun because I might actually be able to deck you. Is this a May? If you've drawn more cards than you may draw a card. Oh, okay, it is a May. All right, sure. I'll just start doing this. So I'll script this frog. Get a headless haunt. Trigger Queen of Midland because it does say I reveal it and then I draw it. It doesn't say put it in my hand. I'll script this frog. Get a Sea Raiders. All right, script this frog. Are you gonna draw off of this?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. All right, I'll draw an immolation. Oh, you're just sitting there. So I was just checking.
I was like, wait a minute.
All right, I draw immolation.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm drawing at least one more. Okay, Theorem Mechanism.
Was it? Bear controls determines all random outcomes. What kind of nonsense are you doing over there? Oh my god! I will draw a card.
This is the combo. 13 treasures plus Theorem Mechanism.
You just teleport it to itself, and then you just do it again.
Yeah, well, you can only pick up once per turn, so you can teleport it to each of your units and draw cards for each of your units every turn. But I'm limited on mana, so
that's what I'm hoping on. Just can't play a fire land and just murder everything on the field.
Yeah.
Although I think that would kill your mage, right?
Yeah, if I played adjacent to him, then he would take damage.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Well, that's funny. I can have this. I can have this frog move over, and then these frogs move over. Oh, they can't start scripting though this turn. Well, that's sad.
No.
But I could bank 3 next turn instead of using 1 this turn. Let's look at my deck for a second and see what I'm actually digging for. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get out of this somehow, so I can use
the limited mana is really your problem.
Yeah, I can play a site and immolation, and then I'm 1 card away from being able to Plague of Frogs again. But I have to draw another spell, which I do have some in my deck, so I might be able to script into it. I guess I should see if I can do that. So I'll script away this frog. Got Tooth Fairies. All right. And then the other thing I was considering, yeah, I guess this frog with the lance doesn't really do anything. Yeah, if I had more mana. Ugh. All right, I'll script this frog away. I can't not script the frog away, so.
Oh, I'm going to draw.
All right. I got an Arcane Barrage. Oh, shit, I can't cast that, can I? Okay, that means that, yeah, there's no way for me to be able to Plague of Frogs again. All right, can I survive? So I've got Immolation, Kill Bear, and then I've got Tooth Fairies. It's 3 mana. I don't have another blocker. So I guess in that case I have to move Archimago and pick up this stuff. And then I only need 1 blocker. So then I play my Tooth Fairies. And then I move this stuff over. I'll play my Theorem Mechanism. I do have mana for other things. No, bears didn't die.
Oh, it didn't?
No. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the triple fire to cast Immolation. I can also cast something else, so I'll put Headless Haunt here. The one time I go off with this deck, it's against Queen of Midland, and it doesn't even feel that good.
No, exactly.
It's so bad.
Let's get Chaos Twister up in here. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Chaos Twister, the Haunt?
I think so. Is that what I want to do?
I think, yeah. And then you get to target wherever you want it to go.
I mean, target Archimago, right? lands on Archimago.
Yeah, you could do that.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
on target. Woo! Let's go.
That was kind of a beating. There was one game you didn't get to see that I won. I played Ryan, but the audio wasn't very good, so I'm not putting that game into the video. I think I'm still convinced that this is like a combo that you should probably go for. The 13 Treasures plus Skytheria mechanism, I think, is maybe the better one. I guess I'm not really sure. I wasn't really able to go off at all. I went off one time with Plague of Frogs plus manuscripts, but Austin had Queen of Midland, and it just didn't even matter. I was super behind on board. Like, that was just a really tough game. Yeah, I never got the mechanism treasures combo to come together. Unfortunately, that would have been really fun to try. That one's cool because you keep all of your minions untapped, and you know, with the manuscript one, you're like sacking a bunch of frogs to it, so you're like losing board presence and exchanging that for card advantage, where this is really just like put 2 cards into play and then draw as many cards as you want every turn. I mean, limited by the number of minions you have. So yeah, I think Archimago is not great for this deck. Like I said, I think you need like 8 magics minimum, and ideally you want like 10 to 12. I think I cast like 2 spells out of my cemetery, and it was pretty okay. I mean, I think it was the right move to play it still, considering like the quality of magics that I have. I think Chain Lightning I really don't like. It was always kind of a fringe playable magic, I think, but after playing with it a little bit more, like especially in the cube, it's pretty hard to get like a 2-for-1 with it, and the 1-for-1s that you get with it, like you're literally just killing a minion that probably costs 2 mana, so you're not really getting an advantage by playing this. Burning Hands didn't feel great either. Maybe as the cube grows, then cards that deal 2 damage will be a bit better as we get more uniques and elites that are smaller and not all just these massive bombs. So it just can't really deal with the things that you really need to be dealing with. So I really wish I had taken Seer over this Lighthouse. That would have been really sick. And I think if I had thought about it a little bit more, I probably would have done that, because Seer can kind of fix your mana if in a pinch. You can scry your Atlas instead of your spellbook, but also just the ability to dig for the combos is so damn important for this deck, and I just didn't have the ability to do that. So yeah, sadly I didn't get to put it together. I played some good games though still. I was pretty focused on trying to combo off for a lot of it. The one game that I won, I actually drew no pieces of the combo. Like I didn't draw manuscripts, mechanism, or 13 treasures, and that was the one game that I actually won. So that's kind of sad, but I'm not going to give up on it. I'm going to try to draft this combo again. But like I said, we're not drafting this next week, so I'll keep it in mind for a future week. I'm going to make a bunch of changes to the cube. A lot of vanilla stuff is going to come out. A bunch of more interesting stuff hopefully comes in. Even if some of it I think is maybe going to be a little suspect, but at least I'll be like taking a shot at something interesting coming out of it, rather than like having a bunch of 3 mana, 3 power things that just don't see any play. So not as successful as a draft as my other videos, but I hope you still enjoyed watching it try to come together, even if it didn't. And I hope in a future video it does come together and I can showcase it a little bit better. Please join us. We're drafting every Wednesday evening. We're doing 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So give it a shot. Just stop by and do a draft. Even if you do the draft and you just play like 1 round and then you drop out, like that's totally fine. Like just give it a shot and see how it goes. And draft is very skill intensive, so it's going to take you a couple tries before you're drafting great decks. But another thing you can do is tune into my videos and watch me draft, and I try to explain why I'm picking some cards and not picking other cards, and I'll see a card and tell you how unplayable it is, and hopefully that helps you to figure out what you should be picking and what you shouldn't. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye guys.